everyone, it's me Laura from the Papered Soul. Welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to do a little tutorial on how I do a crocheted edge on the edge of my pages and for my journal. I'm working on a bee journal right now and I wanted to do a crocheted edge on this page, a little flip out opposite to it, and I'm going to pick out some of that purple. So I'll put that part aside and we're going to work on this right here. I've already done the holes and I'm going to just tell you how I've done it. I basically take the edge of the page and I flip it over about a little more than 1/8 of an inch fold, and then I fold it again another 1/8 of an inch. So I kind of have a doubled, secure, strong edge right here that's going to be able to support the thread that I put in it. Then what I do is I take my ruler and I basically I come in a little bit, about 1/8 of an inch to start it, and I put pencil marks every 1/4 of an inch down the way, okay? And then I will tell you, I do glue this fold down, so I glue the first fold over and then I glue and then fold it over again, and that keeps that down. So then you're going to need scissors. I have a crochet hook. This particular one is a 7, it says 1.50 millimeters. I use a size 10 crochet thread. So that is, you just get a hook that's appropriate for that. And this size 10 thread is what I use for my doilies and my crochet flowers that I create for my shop. But it's just a nice size to crochet with. It takes a little while to get used to it. While I have this pulled out, I'm going to go ahead and pull off some lengths, and I think what I'm going to do is about 4. I want to make sure I don't run out, and I think that will keep me from running out. What the first stage I'm going to do for this is lay down a blanket stitch, and that will put me a little run of thread ever so often that I can go up under and crochet through. So that's the first part of what I do. After I've marked my pencil marks, I take my needle and I just punch little holes where all those little 1/4 inch pencil marks are. So that's what I do there. And now I am ready to thread my needle and get this started. The first thing I will do is start on one end, and I will put the needle through there and pull, and I'm going to go ahead, before I pull that all the way through, and I'm going to go ahead and just tie a little knot here, and I'm probably going to do like a double knot. This was a tutorial that Penelope, Little Miss Penelope, in our journal group asked me to do a long time ago. Bless her heart. And I'm like, I'm gonna do one, and I'm just behind getting it done. I may need more of a knot there, but I'm not gonna worry about it. You can always add a dab of glue, but I put a knot in there and then I pull it to the edge, okay, just like that. And then I'm going to take my thread and wrap it over that paper edge there, and I'm going to run my needle back through that hole so that the thread will form a little loop over the edge of that page, okay? And I just pull it and bring it up to where that knot is. Now what I like to do, I'm going to wrap it around again and go through it again, because I like to make sure that this end is secure. So I just kind of fiddle with it. My thread's about to come off. Okay, so that's twice I've done that. And then sometimes what I will do is I'll wrap it over, and then I will kind of take my needle and go up under these two that I've done and pull, and that will kind of help cinch that kind of give it a pull a little bit inward so that it's not as likely to pop out. But again, like I say, you can actually put a dab of glue on this so that it stays pretty taut and it's not going to go anywhere. I'm going to come around after that. Probably what I'll do is just go ahead and start my blanket stitch. So what we're going to do, once you kind of got that secured down there to get it started, I bring my thread and I kind of like to hold it up at the edge of this piece of paper. Okay, so it's sitting right beside that edge right there. I'm going to take the other end of my needle and go through into the next hole space that's been punched. I take my thread and wrap it around the needle, and then I hold it in place and pull. Okay. And then there you see you have two little lines there. And don't worry if it's perfect, because it kind of has some play and stretch, and you can kind of get it. I do try to keep it taut once I get started, but it still has a little room to breathe. So I go into the next one with my needle. I wrap my thread around the needle and pull. And that is the motion that you're going to do all the way over across this piece, the width of this page. So do it again. Put the needle through and wrap. Then pull. And what this is doing is setting up my blanket stitch, which is a cute little decorative stitch that you could just do that little decorative stitch on there and leave it like that, because it's as cute as it can be. You could do different colors or any color you want. People do this in quilting and stitching and sewing and you know, so, but this blanket stitch base is going to give me little pieces here at the top that I'm going to be able to put my crochet hook through to do some crochet in. So that's what I'm doing, is setting up that. And this, you keep pulling it over and it'll kind of help regulate the lengths for you. So it takes just a little bit of time, and I just take my time with it. This crocheting on paper for me is a little fiddly, but I love to do it. So it's just something that I just realize I'm gonna get it done. I've just gotta take my time with it to make it happen. And when I start doing my crochet part, it is a little fiddly, crocheting with paper. Most of the time crocheting, it's just you and your crochet, but having a piece of paper flopping around, it can get a little fiddly. It's not the prettiest process, but that's okay. I just let it be ugly, an ugly process, but it's a pretty ending. I know it's going to be pretty, the results, once I'm done, so I don't care how crazy it seems while I'm doing it, because sometimes it does seem crazy, and I think, oh my gosh, how is this ever going to be pretty? But it does, it works. So, I just keep doing that, and I'm doing it all the way across. Just keep pulling that over there like that, wrap around. Hope y'all can see this. And I'm gonna just kind of let my thread unwind there. Hope everybody's doing okay. The world has gone mad, so everybody needs to pray. We need to ask God to heal our land, heal our countries. There's really no sense in all of this mess. And people are really being unreasonable, unfair. So we need to pray about it. This is not a conversation. It's power, people trying to take over. We're not having a conversation. Anyway, I'm not going to go very deep into that. I'm just going to encourage everyone to pray and to ask God to heal our land and to help us. Getting there to the close part here and down to the end. I'm going to go on and do that. And there's still a teeny, like here I had like a may, the way that's ended up, a may, I might poke just another little hole beside it. I kind of just eyeball this whole thing is the way I do it, but I want to make sure my actual crochet goes to the very edge, which usually I don't have any problems with it doing, so I think this will be okay too. So I just did one more extra hole in there, and then I'm gonna go through it again. And like I say, once I get to the end, sometimes I'll go back through this way just more or less to kind of pull on the string a little bit to kind of make sure this stays on the edge of the page and doesn't flop off. So I'll kind of run a strand through to kind of have that pressure on that like that. And then like I would, tie a knot. I'll go back through here and I'll probably just tie a little knot, like a double knot. And then I'll do another one. Just enough to make sure that doesn't really pop out. And like I say, you can add a dab of glue to it. So then I'm just gonna snip. I might leave a little tail just in case, for now, just in case I have to run that through anymore. I had a little extra. A while ago I tried it and I didn't leave enough. So I've got my blanket stitch on here, which like I say, that's a cute little decorative stitch to begin with. There you are. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to be crocheting into these little, right through there is where I'll put my hook. And this will kind of stretch and pull, and it'll have a little give. It'll look like it's getting all distorted as I do it, but it does work out. So I'm just gonna put my needle right there. So now I have this, and then what I'm gonna do, you actually don't have to cut any thread off of this. You just crochet straight off the spool for this part. So for the crochet part, that's how you do that. Let's see, what I do is I do a slip knot. Now I'm gonna I'll try to teach you some of the crochet. I just use real simple single crochet, double crochet. I think I do a triple crochet, and then I do a double crochet and a single crochet. So that's how I do it. And you're going to skip, like I'll start here and do all that crocheting, and then I'll skip this one and come over into the next one. And that's how it'll kind of pull, and you'll see the scalloped crochet that I do. I do a slip knot to start with, and the easiest way I have found, there's lots of ways you can do it, and I just take my end of my thread, and then I'm going to go over that way and over that way to kind of form a little X. And then what I do is I take my hook and I go up under and then pull this through and then let go, and then I just pull it tight up against my hook. okay? Now, the way I hold my crochet, I know I didn't used to do this when I was younger. I used to crochet some, and I know I didn't hold it like this, but I do now, because when I came back to it and tried to relearn it, this was the best way I knew to do it for me. I think though, I'll show you that in just a second. What I'm going to do is I'm going to, here I've got my slip stitch on here, and what I'm going to do is just go ahead and go up under that first little piece, and then I'm going to turn this, do it this way. I'm going to go up under, and then I'm going to grab and pull through, and that just pulls it through. So there's a tail there, not that one, there's this tail, and that just gets it connected and started. And what you would do is go on and just pull that all the way through. I'm going to do that again because that looked like that was probably hard for you to see, okay? And I'll even do this again too. So you have at the end of your thread, and I take my 2 fingers here, I wrap one way, and then I wrap an X. And then I take my hook, I come up under, I grab the back piece, and I pull. And I let go, and then I just hold both pieces of thread, and I just tighten my loop, or my knot, my slip knot, okay? So then that is on your hook like it needs to be. So to get it started, now I like to keep my, so to get it started, I've got my long piece here that's attached to my spool of thread. And I hold on to that with this side. Make sure this is tight around the hook. Like I say, it's a little fiddly, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my hook and put it up under this first top little strand on my paper. I'm going to hook that back string, pull it through, and then to secure it, I'm going to go ahead and pull it all the way through that loop. So now I've got it on there. I've got it started. So that I'll just count as my first like single crochet. So now it's on there. I'm going to do a double crochet. So what I do is I wrap around, go under that same piece of top string, hook, pull under, and then pull through 2, wrap, pull through 2. That is a double crochet. I'm not really necessarily teaching you how to crochet. If you can pick up on anything with what I'm doing, then great. If you can't, and you already know how to crochet, you know, you can, there's a lot of crocheting videos out there. But if you're able to learn some of this, that's great. I'll try to go at least slow enough to do that. Then what I do to try to control my string is it's wrapped up over, it's still hooked to my hook, and I put it over my index finger, under my middle finger, around the ring. I just kind of weave it and wrap it around my pinky, and that just kind of helps control and helps you keep this tight. The next thing I'm going to do is another double crochet. I wrap over, go up under that string, grab the string, pull it through, wrap around, pull through 2, wrap around, pull through 2. That's a double crochet. A triple crochet would be to wrap twice. So here I am, 1, 2, go under, cross over, pull through, and then what you're going to do is wrap around and pull through 2, wrap around, pull through 2, wrap around, pull through 2. And that gives me a triple crochet. So that makes my little scallop a little bit longer. So I've got a single, 2 doubles, a triple. Now I'm going to bring it back down. I'm going to staircase it back down. I'm going to do 2 doubles. So that's 1. You go around the hook 1 time, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Do another double, 1 time around, go through, yarn over, and pull through, and then yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Now I'm going to do a single, okay, and that's just going through here once, no wrap over, and pull through, and then yarn over and pull through both, okay, and that gives me my little scallop that you can see. So now what I'm going to do, what helps hold that scallop and give it some shape, is to skip that space there. So let me get my, you can see how fiddly the paper is. So like I say, it's not really a pretty process, and I hope that because I'm not able to make it really non-fiddly that you might not be afraid to try it. I hope that won't be the case. So I'm going to skip this, and I'm going to come in here with a single, okay? So I'll just have it on the hook. I'm going to come in through that piece there, under there, grab the yarn, and I'm going to yarn over and pull through. Then yarn over, go under. This is 2 doubles. So yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, go under, grab the yarn, pull it through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Now I'm going to do a triple. 1, 2 times wrapped around, go under, pull the thread through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through, whoop, lost my little, yarn over, and pull through 2. So that's the triple crochet. These are really basic crochet, the single, double, and triple, and so I think you will enjoy doing this. Now that I've done my triple, I'm going to do 2 more doubles. So I'm going to yarn over and go, and you can see how my thread is pulling right there. It's okay. It's all going to go back into place once I'm done. But I kind of have to do that to get it all done. So I'm going to do another double. Yarn over, pull through 2. Yarn over, pull through 2. Now I'm going to do a single, same space. I just go through and don't wrap around first. And then I yarn over and pull through 2. So now I have done 2. And let me do a little more so you can actually see it better, because as I pull and skip, it's gonna give shape to that. So we're skipping this next one. I'm not yarning over because I'm just going to do a single, and not this one, but this one. So I come through this right here. I've got glue on my hands, and then I grab that and pull it through, then I yarn over and pull through. That's a single crochet. Now I'm going to do 2 double crochet. Yarn over, go up under that same space, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Do one more double before I do a triple. Yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Now I'm going to do a triple, so I'm going to go 1, 2. So I'll have 3 of those little strands there. I only have to yarn over twice to do it. Pull it through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Now I'm going to do 2 doubles again. So for each scallop section, I do a single crochet, I do 2 doubles, crochets, 2 double crochets, a triple crochet. Then to get it back down to form the scallop shape, I'm doing 2 more doubles and then 1 single, all in that same space. So again, I have to readjust the thread on my hands as I do this oftentimes, and we're doing doubles, right? So I'm gonna yarn over, pull it through, pull through 2, pull through 2, yarn over. You can hear the paper crinkling. And then pull through 2, pull through 2, and then I just go in 1 time, pull it through. I've got 2 pieces, 2 loops on my hook, and then I yarn over and pull through that. Then I'm going to skip this one here, and I'm going to go in here, and I'm just going to do a single. Then I'm going to do doubles. And maybe now you can see why I've kind of waited to do this. It's like, it's just not a pretty process, and I didn't really know how effective or helpful it would be for y'all. So I hope that it will be, even though it's not that easy to show it on camera. So yarning over, pulling through 2, yarning over, pulling through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. That's my triple. So now I'm doing doubles again. I'll do 2 doubles. And you see how I have to constantly kind of be moving my paper around, my thread around, readjusting. It's just kind of fiddly. And now I'm going, and so I dropped my thread, I'm gonna pull some thread off here. And so now what I'm gonna do, see how we're shaping up. Yes, it's turning out cute. So now I've done 2 doubles, and I'm gonna do a single to cinch that down. So we're just gonna, you see how stretched out that is? It looks like, oh my gosh, what's happening? It's never gonna look right, but it does. So go back through. There's no yarn over for a single. I grab the thread, and then I just yarn over and pull it through. Skipping this one and coming into this one. Okay, got 1 strand on my thread, and I'm going to go through, oops, I'm skipping that one. I'm going to go through this one. So you just skip every other one, and then yarn over and pull through that. That's my single. For 2 doubles, yarn over and go through, and then yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over, pull through 2. Another double, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Triple, 1, 2. Yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Now I'm ready to do doubles again. So just yarn over once, go through that same space. Do it again. And then I just do a single. So go through, pull the thread through. I've got 2 loops on, I yarn over and pull through 2. And that does that. So I'm going to skip. And I'm going to, at this point, I think I'm going to just do it and try to get it done for you so you can see it. Now I don't want to edit this. I'm not good at editing videos, so I kind of don't do that. And I've done them a long time ago, but I've forgotten how, and I need to relearn how to edit videos. But I just sometimes I probably do need to edit one like this because it's so crazy and it takes a little time, and I don't really know how long you guys are going to hang in there with me. All right, so I need to do another double. And now I'm going to do a triple. There might be somebody out there that like knows how to do this and make it prettier. Wait a minute, I need a double now. That was my triple, so I'm going to go over. And the paper does get a little wrinkly, but it's never anything that noticeable when I'm done. It's not like it destroys it, but I do try to be careful with it. And then a single. Yep. Okay. Pull me off some string. It's actually really pretty. Maybe I won't finish it because it's going to make you'll see it in my journal. Maybe I'll do a few more for you, and then I'll just finish it off camera, and you'll see it in my journal, and I'll show you what I have. So let me maybe do a couple more. skipping that one, and I'll go into the next one for a single. So I just put it straight through there, pull thread through, yarn over, pull through, yarn over for a double, put it through, yarn over, pull through two, yarn over, pull through two, and then yarn over, pull through two, pull through two, and now a triple is yarning over twice, and go under, pull it through, then yarn over, pull through two, yarn over, pull through two, and yarn over, pull through two. So once I've done the triple, I'm going to get back to where I just do doubles, two doubles, and then a single, and then that finishes one off. So I'm going to do two doubles, and another one, and a single. So I just go straight through, pull that yarn through, yarn over, and pull through the two loops that you have on the hook. So I'm going to pull this out like that, and I'm going to straighten everything out. And like I say, with me, I'm not finished yet, but you can see the little scalloped look of what I have, okay? So what will happen is that will be my flap, and you can see the back of the crochet, and when you open it up, you'll see that. So there is like a right and a wrong, you know, but they're both pretty. Even on the back, that's pretty. So my page is going to sit like that, and this will be a flip out, you know, with my little bee sitting next to it. And then I'll have that. So you'll see that in my journal coming up. Hopefully that's going to be coming up soon. I got to work on my cover. So I hope this has helped. We'll give it a go and see. If I need to re-record one, I will, if it's not really helping you all much. And if you have any questions, leave them down below. Please subscribe if you haven't done so already, and you can see a lot of my journals that way. If you hit the notification bell, you'll be able to get notified when I release a new video. Like I say, if you have any questions, just leave them down below. I thank you for watching, and I hope this worked out good for you, Penny. I hope you like it, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.